Want to thank you for connecting. So today I want us to talk about something that I call rather, we have been finessed. We have been finessed. And what is finesse? Finesse, I looked it up in a dictionary online. Finesse is a slang word that refers to persuading or manipulating someone. The term comes from the charisma required to convince people to do things for you. Finessing is often done when getting a person to do something that he normally would not want to do. I found it very interesting. Very interesting. We have been really finessed. Everything that is going on nowadays on the platform, in the news, in our communities, in our families, is outraging us. It's like they're pinching us. We haven't even finished tending to that. They punch us. We don't get to finish to tend to that. They bring a brick. And it's like one punch after another, being finessed, coercing a whole nation. Now they extended to trying to coerce a whole world into accepting something that should be a private issue, something that should be an individual matter. There was a story that came up that 3 girls, 7-year-old, 5-year-old, and 3-year-old. A 3-year-old was having pain in a private areas, and specifically her rear. And come to find out, the sister used something that you could identify as a stick to insert that into her little sisters. Wow, we outraged. Children are being finessed into acknowledging sexual organ, acknowledging what they are for, acknowledging all the ways that they can be used, to whom it can be done, and accepting the reality and the full participation in being done to them as well. Books are being written, probing children learning ability into specific area, and that has to do with sexual activities. Children are invited rather through the books to let's go do it. Let's go do it. This is a use for that. Let's go do it. Just like they will sit down and play with the Barbie doll. They will sit down and play with the boxes. They are trained. So being finessed, children are being finessed in school. Government are being finessed. Decision makers, lawmakers, politicians, everyone, every layer of stratification have been finessed. Country after country has been finessed into a new way of thinking about one particular thing that used to shock us, used to make us to be appalled, no longer is an issue. Why? Because even the most innocent that we try to protect are now the one finessed into it. I'm not against the full freedom of a grown person to live the sexual life. But please, have the heart of a conscious that a child that is growing up That is a boy. Let the child be a boy. Let the girl be a girl. Now, how do we, as a parent in this new generation, you survive, or maybe is outsmart? Maybe that's a better word. How do you outsmart the system to preserve your children? How do you survive this wave of pollution? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just stopping this video to make sure it's not too long.